Clover's dead? Shit. Ik zit goed. Ik zit goed. All sound ceased for Junpei. The world was an empty, muffled expanse. Then he began to hear his own breathing. Shit. June's mouth moved, but he heard nothing. She tried once more and then her energy was gone and she collapsed against the wall. He could have helped her, but he hadn't. And now she was dead. So he stood there frozen in place. Clover, Clover. Why? Why had this happened? He forced his body to move. Each jab felt like another nail pounded into his heart. Finally he was in front of her. He knelt and placed 3 fingers against Clover's neck. No pulse, no breath. But she was still warm and her eyes were closed peacefully. It would have been easy to think she was asleep. Easy that is, were not for the slowly expanding puddle of blood beneath her. He traced its source to her back. A gash just beneath her shoulder blade. Was the weapon a knife perhaps? If it was a knife, the killer had taken it when he left. When he closed his eyes he saw Clover smile. Her innocent smile. Her energy. Ja, als je dit naar de X-ending doet, dan denk ik ook bij jezelf. What? He would never see her smile again. He could have done something. He could have helped her. His stomach twisted itself into a sickening knot. Junpei lifted a limp June from the floor and carried her from the bathroom. Ik moet een beetje wat beter gaan praten. It was a foolish question and he knew it. Her voice was weak. The fever had gone down, but the emotional scars she received were not likely to recede as quickly. Junpei laid his hand on her shoulder and they walked back to the bedroom. Yeah. He lowered June until she was sitting against the bed. She nodded once and stared at the floor. There were 4 others in the room. Ace, Lotus, Santa and Seven. They all stared at nothing, their faces drawn and tired. Oké, Ace, Lotus, Santa, Seven. Dat is 1, 3, 8, 7, 5, 6. Om 9 te bereiken is 5, 6, 5, 6, 8. 5, 6, 8. Dus 11 is... Nee, dat halen we niet. 5, 6, 7 is 11, is 18, is 1 plus 8 is 9. Ja. 1 plus 3 plus 8 is 21. Nee, oké. Laat maar. Ik probeer even uit te rekenen of er een mogelijkheid was om het nu te doen. Zonder Clover bij de deur te gaan. Zonder dat we iemand achter moesten laten. Maar dat werkt niet. Once everyone was back in the bedroom, Junpei walked slowly to the center of it and looked around at the slumped figures gathered there. Seven spoke from behind Junpei. He turned around. Seven hands was up. Yeah. Hey guys, I found her, but it's bad. She's in the bathroom in the first class cabin. Come quick. Or something like that. Ja, de rest weten we nou. Jumping down and closed his eyes. There was one more thing he needed to ask. Ja. Seven sighed and shook his head. There were 2 doors standing next to one another. He opened the one on the right. Behind the door was a closet. Seven stepped inside. He stood in front of it, one of the shelves that filled it, and gestured toward a small box. The box was a small metal cube. De save hebben we een keer opgeklikt, daardoor hebben we deze ending. Ja. Oké, ja. Oké, daarvoor. Jumping on looked at the safe. He grabbed the handle and shook it. Nothing happened. It was as locked as it had been when Seven found it. There was one change, however. Just underneath the safe was a pile of fine, reddish-brown powder. Rust? Jimp stared at it for a moment. Had someone opened the safe, dislodging the rust? Jimper left the closet. Hij komt uit de kast. Nee, dat is slechte grap. Seven followed him back to the bedroom. Ik wil bijna zeggen bathroom. It was cold and quiet. No one spoke. They sat frozen in place. By shock, grief and fatigue. The room felt tiny and oppressive, and the thick, metallic smell of blood filled the room. Jimpy turned and headed for the living room. Anything to get out of here. Anything to get out of here. Was there some other clue, perhaps? Anything that might lead him to whoever had stabbed Clover? He took his time and examined the room carefully. His eyes caught on the door. The door that led to the passageway of door number 5. Behind the door was the dead body of the 9th man. Quietly he pushed open the door. The smell hit him like a blow to the face. Huh? Was er bloed? His lungs contracted, unwilling to inhale such fetid air. Acid poured up from the base of his stomach, churning what little food was there into a violent froth. It was too much for him, and he vomited. A thin stream of yellow water and bile splattered on the floor. Dat wil ik nou net niet lezen. He wiped his mouth clean and stared at the dead body. Oh, was wel een lichaam. Ik ga niet eens lezen, jongens, kom op. Kijk, ik weet het, ik moet volgens mij view discretion bijzetten, maar ja. Ja, his bracelet is weg. Ja, was in zijn bracelet, dat klopt. Nou, niemand heeft er wat aan, dat is dan het allerergste. Where did Junpei go? It was found from the living room. Seven looked up as Junpei entered the room. He thought for a moment before he responded. En technisch was het geen leugen, nee. Ja, de armband. Oké, wat is het? Seven led Junpei back to the bathroom. Dat is wel de bathroom. As Clover's corpse came into view, he felt his heart flip and then fall to the bottom of his stomach. Something between a sigh and a groan escaped his lips. His voice was hollow and empty. He spoke, he moved around Clover's head, then knelt down and flipped open her right hand. A note! Okay. It was on a piece of paper. He wasn't sure what that meant, but it likely didn't matter. But it was more important. He picked it up and carefully opened it. There were 2 sentences written on it. True. Whatever. Okay. Truth had gone. Truth had gone, and truth had gone. Ah, now truth is asleep in the darkness of the sinister hand. Ik heb geen idee wat het is. Seven peered over Junpei's sword at the note. Junpei stepped over from Clover's body and into the living room. He began to pace, attempting to decode the note. The first clue was likely the phrase sinister hand, means the right hand. Okay. Okay, dus de linkerarm is sinister hand, the left hand. De linkerarm van Snake, de linkerarm die gebroken is van Snake. Zou kunnen. Examine the bracelet closely. There were 2 choices. Ja. Left and right, right and left. Truth is gone. Gone. Truth gone. Ja. Enoch. Nee, dat staat nergens op. Oké. Oh, ik wist niet eens dat dit kon. Oké. Gone at truth. Reading them backwards. Enoch en Fut. Ja, het slaat nergens op. Ja, what ring out loud? Ja. En het laatste. What else could it mean? Something that was right. Right had gone. Right. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. En dat is het. Ja. Oké, dat is een combinatie dus. Right, left, right, left. Right, left. And then 1 4 3 8 8. Ik kan. Ah, fucking hell. Eén, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. Oké, ik had eerst een paar goed, maar daarna 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. Oké. Jimpy didn't answer. He couldn't answer. He had no idea what they were either. Eén, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. 1. Fuck, ik ben er vergeten. 1, 4, 3, 8, 3, 4, 2, 1. Before long he found himself in front of the safe again. He could think of the required sequence of numbers such as the ones he just discovered. Ja. Zou kunnen of het code is voor de koffing. Je weet wel, zoals de koffing in ding. Finished. Jip heard a small telltale sound of a lock opening. He grabbed the handle, took a deep breath and pulled it up. Inside was a piece of paper. It was roughly the same size as the one Clover had been holding. Junpei picked it up. This is what it said. Fact 1. The 9 were games were played once before, 9 years ago. Fact 2. The person with number 2 bracelet attended the game. Dit weten we, Snake deed 1 keer mee, ja. Fact 3 was planned by the following 4 people. Oh, fuck. Ace deed mee. Die ken ik niet. For instant live. Oh shit. Ace is de Ace is de molenaar. En June. Ja. 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 Fuck. Fuck. And Brandon not to notice. Oh shit. Almost at one cue the bell began to ring. They all heard it. It was the bell from the clock in the main staircase. Ja, ik hoor het wel, maar heel zacht. En zo zacht heb ik niet eens in de muziek staan. The bell rang 5 times and see there was 5 o'clock. There's only 1 hour left. Slowly one by one they followed Junpei out of the bedroom. Actually, before we get started, I was hoping you could do something for me. Junpei stopped in front of the door, free and turned around. Junpei's implication was clear and Seven understood perfectly. Quickly they pressed their palms on the red. Once they had finished, they stepped away from the door and Junpei's reactions were shown from the red's display panel. Junpei froze and held his bracelet over the scanner. He made quite sure he didn't place his palm on it, instead only brought his bracelet near it. The fourth asterisk appeared, just as Junpei had expected. Okay. Oké, je hoeft alleen met de bracelet erbij te houden. Daardoor werkt het. Nou, toegeven, ik wist dat het zo zou werken. Dus er hoeft geen levende almacht te zitten. Junpei walked slowly back to the others. They were waiting some distance from the door, talking to one another. Sandy June had joined them as well. It looked as though they hadn't found a chance to break into the conversation yet. As Junpei approached them, they turned to look at him, curiosity plain on their face. Before long, the other three did as well. Clearly, they were all expecting some answers. Clearly, they hoped for something more forthcoming. He continued. What? Acefoot was so surprised, but was thing with confusion and fear. Everyone else looked nearly surprised. Santa looked especially shocked to discover he was actually someone else. If he spoke, however, the trap would be exposed. Junpei quickly continued. Impossible. Of course you aren't. Why? What makes you sure? What? Yeah. Only then, when it was too late, did Ace realize his mistake. He set his jaw and glared at Junpei. As he spoke, Junpei lifted his wrist up to show everyone else the bright red 5. Fuck jou, dat is niet rood, dat is blauw. Tendorf, ja. Wouldn't be the bracelet number, there would only be one thing they'd say. One sentence, you don't have his face. Ace, you have prosopagnosia. Junpei's voice was quiet and calm, he knew the truth, so did Ace. Could hear a sudden buzz of the conversation from the others. Yeah. Alright. Ace's face tightened, his eyes narrowed. Junpei leaned casually against the iron piping of one of the beds. Junpei was suddenly very aware of 5 pairs of eyes on him. He had undivided attention now. Ik wist het, Ace is de moordenaar, fuck. Okay. Lotus looked away awkwardly. Junpei glanced at her and continued. Ja. Ja, klopt. Als hij mee zou gaan, zou we ook nog dik kunnen openen. Junpei stared off into darkness at something very interesting and lazily began to dig a persistent bit of wax out of his ear. Oh, dit begint mooi te worden. Yes, yes. Bleeding was not something they had heard from Ace before. Jimmy peeled a piece of X from... Nee. Yeah, Ace face went pale. Does look confused well if the body wasn't snakes. En dat is geen echte arm die daar ligt. Guy X. Guy X's left arm was definitely flesh and blood. Oké. Jammer dan Snake. Jammer dan Snake, jammer dan Ace. Klopt. Ja. Omdat hij dan ik kan niet eens uitspreken, zo moeilijk is dat. Of je moet het echt lezen. Ja, want hij is de CEO van Cradle Pharmaceutical. Ja. Klopt. Ja. For the first time since the beginning of Jumpy's explanation, someone besides Ace spoke. And he's a papier. He had sent a small piece of paper. Santa squinted at the paper and began to read. I attended the game 9 years ago. It was planned by the following 4 people. Creative... Ja, die weten we. Slowly Santa looked up from the paper. His eyes met Junpei's. Then suddenly... Ace's face was red and shaking and his face was full of fury, tinged with desperation. Junpei's eyes narrowed and the trap began to close. Ace noticed his eyes flicked off at Junpei to something, anything else. As though a switch had been flipped. The color drained from Ace's face and as he realized what he had done, his eyes went wide. Ja, weet ik hier echt na van iemand, dat is op zich best interessant. Nou ja, op June na. Oké. Say stemmed as he tried desperately to work himself to a more tenable position. Stickler put his other man in... Ja. Nee, hij moet samen met iets werken. Ace's face was tight and his teeth were clenched. Ah, wacht even, hij kan een bracelet hebben. Ja. Put his hand into his pocket. His right hand moved. Ja. Ik wist niet eens dat hij een Ninth Man's bracelet zou hebben. Oh nee, hij was hem aan het foppen. Ah. Oeh, hij slowed his hand from where that stopped, halfway to his pocket. Dit is heel slim, jongens, heel slim. He looked down on his floor, his face hidden from Junpei. All he could was the corner of Ace's mouth twitching like a dying fish. Ja. Seven crackled his knuckles with a sound like gunfire. Ace roared with laughter. He threw his arms wide and his head back and laughed, filling the room with a sound that scarcely belonged there. Then stopped. His arms came down, his head dropped to look straight ahead at Junpei. Oké, nou ben je eng. His face was flat and cold, devoid of any emotion. His voice showed no emotion, no sense of remorse or interest. He was almost bored. as though you were reciting a specially dull corporate letter. Klopt. Ja. Oké, dat is duidelijk. Maar mijn vraag, hoe wist je dan dat... Oh shit. Hij werkt samen met Seven, of niet? Fuck, sorry. Waarom denk ik dat ik dat weet? Nou, hoe zou anders Ace weten dat de deur nog open was? Hè? Hoe zou je het anders weten? Fuck. Oké. Dat was dus Guy X, maar het is niet Snake. Waar is Snake dan? Dat is Snake niet. Okay. He knew Snake had been a part of the Nono game 9 years before. Snake hadn't recognized Ace immediately, but he was blind. That much made sense. Yeah. Why then hadn't Snake said anything to him? Surely he hadn't forgotten what had happened to him in another game, but not once had he attempted to confront Ace. Perhaps his lack of sight had prevented him from recognizing Ace, or perhaps Snake had conspired with several to deceive Ace. In either event, he was a threat, and it was better to deal with him sooner rather than later. Ace's mind was made up. He moved. He held the number 9 bracelet over the rat. He waved his own bracelet in front of the rat and finally grabbed Snake's arm and shoved it against the scanner panel. The door opened. Ace threw the man through it. 9 seconds later, the door shut. 81 seconds passed. De bom ging af. The man inside the door passed away. Okay. Ace's eyes were cold and his cheeks were hollow and pallid. When he spoke, only his lip and tongue moved. The rest of his face was eerily still. Jumpy glared at Ace. He took a deep breath and thought about the next question he had to ask. He didn't want to. He knew what the answer would be. He just didn't want to hear it. Jumpy swallowed and spoke. Ja, dat wisten we toch al. Hij had een knife. Deur 1? Wat zit in deur 1? Wat is het dan? Wat is dat? Het lichaam? Oh shit. Of was misschien de bracelet rond de arm, de nul bracelet. He got it by claws, he passed and threw to the floor hard. Sleep back up and darted past him into the hallway. Ace followed at a run. He was faster. Holy shit. That was how he killed Clover. His face hadn't changed. If he felt guilt or remorse or anything one might feel after taking the life of another human being, it didn't show. Seven's whole body trembled with rage and his voice rumbled with hate. Santa's eyes were bloodthirsty and Lotus... wacht even, dan Seven niet, werkt Seven niet met Ace samen. Oké, kan ook. And just... Ace looked at him and smiled. It was a cold, cruel thing with no humor in it. Maar even, als... Stel, Ace wordt nou vermoord. Of Ace gaat niet meer mee. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dus 15, 20... 5 is 20, 6 26, 3 is 29. We komen er nog steeds niet uit. Ja, jammer. Huh? Oké, wie was hij dan? Ja. Klopt. Ja. Aha. Okay, suddenly Jimper remembered the paper he'd found in the safe. He remembered the last words Joro had written on it. I must punish them. For the innocent lives they sacrificed. It is the only warning they will receive. That innocent souls might be safe. I now state the truth. 0. And he remembered afterwards word he had heard from Clover. 0 is one of us. One by one, Junpei looked at the 5 people standing in front of him. Ace, Santa, June, 7, Lotus. 0 is one of us. No, Junpei paused. There was one more person. Snake. It was clear now that the man who died in the shower was not Snake. The man, the Snake, was almost certainly still alive. Perhaps... Nee, Snake heeft geen... Nee. Snake is niet 0. Waarom niet? Je kan geen traps neerzetten als je blind bent. Hij is blind. Dat geeft zelfs het Clover heeft toegegeven dat Snake blind is, dus dat kan niet. You sound as if you just finished doing nothing more exciting than describing the weather. For them was the last straw. Seven roared and lifted a fist that would likely have shattered Ace's jaw, but someone else was faster. It was Lotus. She stepped toward Ace, raised a fist of her own, and bitch slap, and drove it straight into his nose. Deze game houdt zo echt van seksuele innuendo's. He sniffed and wiped a small trickle of blood from his nose with a raised eyebrow. No, Scarlet had time to blink. Ace snaked his arm around and pulled Lotus back up to against him. In the same motion he reached out to his coat pocket. It was a gun. It's a revolver. Almost instantly he tilted to the point at Lotus' head. Je hebt 3 mensen gekild. Clover? Mist Hex? Ja. Oké, dus je hebt ook 9 man gekild. It seems the settings for the dead were altered. Ah. Oké. Oh, dat daarom zeggen dat het gelogen is. Dat verklaart wel die regel. En met hem bedoelt hij... Ah, met hem bedoelde hij Ace. Dus de puzzel valt op zijn plek. Ja. Twee. En wat een... Oké. Eigenlijk is 1 en 2 op zich hetzelfde, maar ja. Oké. Hoezo? Wie was hij dan eigenlijk? Ah. Oké, duidelijk. JP glared him. Ja. Ace smirked. He was trying to provoke them and it was working. Although Ace had paid very little attention to Lotus after catching her, the gun had never wavered from her temple. She looked quite pale, and when she spoke her voice shook. Santa ground his teeth and glared at Cinta. Ja, en nou heeft Ace de gun, niet Santa. Ace laughed. A short, derisive snorting gave Jumpy a sickeningly pitying look. Wacht even, is 1, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, is 11, is 18. Cent erbij, is 3. Fuck, moet de cent achterlaten. Fuck, sorry. Oh, fine. As he spoke, Ace began backing toward the door, practically dragging loads behind him. Jippy sent, Unit 7 stood frozen. Ace had the face of a man gone mad. They had no doubt he would pull the trigger. Ace had reached the exit. He forced Lotus to open it, then turned and addressed him once more. Then he stepped through the door. Oh, heerlijk dat geluid, heerlijk. It fell shut. In the blink of an eye they were gone.